Hey.
Hey, that was mine.
Hello. Just getting a beer. No one here yet, so no harm in that.
Tiki. Dukin. Tiki.
Oh, yes, please.
Do you want any more bread cutting?
Oh, yes, please.
No, please. No, thank you.
Hello, the one person who's joined us. That smells good. Hi, Vic. Code you need is 598300. Oh, there we go. Hello, Justina. I'm in trouble because I let my one son have another son's pizza.
Is this
Oh,
your
he's
plate?
not happy.
Slice of a pizza.
Slice for pizza. He is fuming. He's gone upstairs.
Oh.
He's cross. But anyway, welcome all to the third quiz of the second lockdown.
Weekly.
I'm just about to have a lager, which is with me, but it is a juicy lager called Shower, and it smells really nice. Sarah's made homemade bread today as well. Check it out.
There it is.
Try the other side. Not lathered on butter.
It looks like that. Homemade bread.
Homemade.
Homemade.
Everyone loves you eating.
It's very good. It does look good for it. It's wicked. But unfortunately, there's loads of gluten in it.
Yes, that's right.
Hand
What?
conditioning.
Not quite.
Not
Hello,
mastered,
Otis. How you doing?
not mastered.
We
gluten-free
are-
yet.
4 minutes as well away. Clearly had a couple of too many beers already. Rocket. Wow.
2.
11 people on the.
11 people on the stream already. 15 on the quiz.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally I'm going viral again.
Is this you? Yeah, that's you at a swimming pool.
That is a lovely picture of me. Yeah.
At a
Sunning
swimming-
myself in Italy. What
Are
a
you
fine
in
figure of a guy.
Italy?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, it is 50 questions. No stupid rounds again, but not quite as hard as last week, hopefully, because people moaned. And yeah, Lincolnshire rounds back, potluck, obs, just a standard quiz really, and bread.
Good.
All right, Elliot, how you doing? Darts round? No, Otis, no. Back to school? No.
I have done a bit of homeschooling, but not enough for a round. I got annoyed.
I remember there's history and geography, so you could kind of see that as homeschooling if you
Science
want,
and
but
nature.
no. Anyway, I'm just going to go for a quick wee.
Oh.
And Charlotte, you want to entertain?
Okay.
Charlotte's here to entertain.
No. I don't know.
Come on, Charlotte, just go.
What should I do?
You're
Say
the-
hello.
Say hello to everybody.
Hello.
You're the shaman. Why are you typing?
I want everyone in there.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's
What?
typing on it.
You don't need to. You can just speak.
I know she can.
I know. Hello, Grandma.
She says talk to us.
Talk to us.
So, tell everybody about school today.
How many people have we got in the quiz?
18
Well,
on the quiz.
all afternoon I
Ah,
watched Arthur's Christmas and had a biscuit.
Is that everything?
Yeah.
How's that schoolwork?
Oh, today I drilled a hole in some metal. So, yeah. Oh, I also did some welding.
Do you want to tell everybody?
I did some welding at school.
Which one was the best? Vic says.
Drilling or welding? Or Arthur's Christmas? I'm not quite sure. Or the biscuit?
The biscuit.
Welding.
Arthur's Christmas.
Arthur's Christmas was the best, and the welding was best for Adam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Of the two Christmas films,
Oh,
what two Christmas films?
you watched Arthur Christmas
Arthur Christmas
and had a biscuit.
and had a biscuit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And colours.
And did some colouring. We have 20 now on the stream.
And 14
Oh.
now.
Herdman family, say hello.
Hello. Oh, I get it.
She understands now what you're on about.
So I didn't have two Christmas.
No, there wouldn't be time in the afternoon for two films, would they?
I didn't even get
What are Mike and Lewis up to? Asleep somewhere, or are they outside?
Asleep or outside?
I think they're outside actually.
Oh.
Are Mike and Lewis outside?
Probably, yeah.
Mhm.
We had to adjust it because could only see this much of her.
Just her head.
They
Oh,
were-
20.
And,
Hi, Jack. You made it.
and
Well done.
15.
15 streaming. Viral.
And 15 on the thing. And 19.
For anyone who wasn't on Pictionary, I had some really mouldy cheese before we started, which was actually the wrong kind of mouldy. So I have to leave halfway through the quiz. That's
Can I get
why.
some more?
I just had a Spitfire.
Tiki glass.
Yes. Again, I'm using my tiki glass. But yeah, so if I have to leave halfway through the quiz, because I had some mouldy cheese, it was actually mouldy cheese. We have 22. If you want to join in the quiz, code is 598-300. The phone's going off. For some reason, it's 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and it hasn't started. Here we go. We're on our way. We're on our way. How many children does Queen Elizabeth have? Is it 4, 6, 3, or 5? Yes, Vic, I don't know what happened. The automatic start failed. But there you go. Don't worry about it. We're on now. How many children does Queen Elizabeth have? Is the history round. Is it 4, 6, 3, or 5? That picture's a weird one, isn't it?
Got some more grapes.
More grapes. It is 4, as 76% of you said. It's, of course, Charles, Andrew, Anne, and Edward. Okay, question 2 coming up on the history round. Excuse me while I eat some bread. 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 Okay. In which year was the first issue of Vogue published? Is it 1992, 1892, or 1962?
Dad, you can have some grapes if you want.
No, I don't want.
Okay, I'll eat that.
So, in which year was the first issue of Vogue published? Is it 92, 1892, or 1962? You tell me. I ain't got a clue. It's 1892, unbelievably, as 30% of you said. Don't believe me? Check it. I googled it because I didn't believe it when I saw it. But yeah, the first issue of Vogue was published in 1892. I know, Vic. Mental. Check it. It's true. Which queen had the shortest reign of Henry VIII's wives? Is it Catherine Parr, Jane Seymour, Anne of Cleves, or Anne Boleyn? So which queen had the shortest reign of Henry VIII's wives? Is it Catherine Parr, Jane Seymour, Anne of Cleves, or Anne Boleyn? He liked offing wives left, right, and centre, but which one had the shortest reign? It is Anne of Cleves. She was queen for only 6 months, but in a strange turn of events for Henry, did not get beheaded. Actually, I think she got a king's pardon or something and lived out her days in peace. So there you go. There you go. Anne of Cleves. Who was the first human, yes, to journey into space? Is it Alan Shepard, Alexei Leonov, John Young, or Yuri Gagarin? They've all visited space in some form, but which one was the very first? Oh, good job. The answer is Yuri Gagarin. Pretty standard question. That's 79% if you've got. We have, I believe, 24 on the quiz tonight, which is brilliant numbers, and 20 watching along. So thanks all of you. Apologies for the lack of fancy shirt this week and the standard brown curtains. I'm feeling a brown curtain day, to be fair. Whose body was exhumed from Westminster Abbey more than 2 years after his death to be executed for treason? Was it Thomas Fairfax, Oliver Cromwell, William the Conqueror, or Guy Fawkes? So, who was exhumed
I think
2 years after his death?
I think I've heard name Guy Fawkes.
I hope you have.
And it's Oliver Cromwell, as 33% of you said. Now, 45% of you chose Guy Fawkes there. Yes, chomping away. Now, I don't think he'd have been buried in Westminster Abbey because we all know he was a bit of a turd. So, Oliver Cromwell, I don't know. It's a strange one too. But yeah. Here we go. Sports rounds. In what year were Leeds United last relegated from the Premier League? Is it 2004, 2003, 2002, or 2001?
What can I?
Oliver Cromwell. What? Why was it? I don't know. Vic, do you want me to find out? Because I can. I can find that out for you. Not right now, because busy. But yeah, it's 2004 when Leeds were last relegated from the Premier League. As 20% of you. Well, who knows this, Jack? 20% of people know that. So anyway, quick recap: the leaderboard: 5th, Paul; 4th, Belushi; 3rd, Hannah. New to the quiz. Excellent work so far. 2nd, Gabby, and 1st, Otis the Shark King. How many football clubs have played in every single Premier League season? Is it 8, 5, 7, or 6?
Lewis is
Get
actually
that
here.
cat away from the ham.
Lewis is
Ham's eating the cheese. I mean, cat's eating the cheese.
Ham's eating
So
the cheese.
Ham's eating the cheese. So how many football clubs have played in every single Premier League season?
How could the ham eat the cheese?
And the answer is 6, as 25% of you said. The 6 clubs are Manchester United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, Tottenham, and Everton.
Here's
There you
your
go.
answers, Vic.
So
Lewis
that's
is right here.
Yeah, Lewis is not eating the ham because the ham's too good for a cat. Okay,
Well,
where
I
is the
kicked him off.
2023 Rugby World Cup, if it happens, due to be held? Is it South Africa, Australia, France, or England?
How did we know this?
There we go. That's better. Okay, so where is the 2023 Rugby World Cup due to be held? South Africa, Australia, France, or England? Thank you, Vic. First time. How do we know? Well, people just know. 29% of you said it was France, and 29% of you are bang on. France will hold the next Rugby World Cup in 2023. So quite a long time away. Hopefully by then, we'll be there. Right. Which Olympic sport is played on a sheet? Is it the floor exercise of gymnastics? Is it curling? Is it bowls? Or is it fencing? So, which Olympic sport is played on a sheet? Is it the floor exercise in gymnastics, curling, bowls, or fencing? You decide.
I'm going to go with
It is
curling.
curling.
Oh!
As 45% of you got bang on. We are
Yes.
answering the last question from the sports round, and most of you will be breathing a sigh of relief at that, and we'll be moving on then. And we'll have a quick recap of the top 5
Can I
at
do
that
it?
point. Yes, Charlotte, as long as you do it quick.
I will. I've been learning. Not.
Which is the oldest golf club in England?
Lewis, can you stop trying to
Is it Royal Latham and St Anne's, St Enoch, Seacroft Golf Course in Skegness, or is it Royal Blackheath? Is it Royal Latham and St Anne's, St Enoch, Seacroft Golf Course in Skegness, or the Royal Blackheath? Yes, it is. I suppose it is like a sheet of ice. I didn't really think of it like that. I just thought, what a strange name. Oh, children arguing. Excellent.
The cat's playing
We'll get it off him then. It's Royal Blackheath, as 29% of you said. 2 of you said Seacroft Golf Course in Skegness. Okay, right. So top 5, Charlotte, quickly.
In 5th is Sharon. In 4th is Soph. In 3rd is Otis. In 2nd is Jack. In 1st is Georgina.
So
That's
what
all
is
right.
the lowest temperature ever recorded in the North Pole? If this is Celsius, is it minus 68, minus 78, minus 47, or minus 98? So what is the
okay, by
lowest
the way.
temperature ever recorded in the North Pole? Sorry?
It's okay. He's got his new machine.
Oh, new machine. Okay. And
Yeah,
the
that's
lowest
you,
temperature ever is, as 45% of you said, minus 68 Celsius.
Gee,
Well
that's
done,
cool.
everyone.
Mm.
Paul has given us no jokes so far tonight. I'm worried about Paul. I've seen his name flash up, so he's here. But let's hope he's okay. Right, next question. In which English county is Plymouth? Is it Kent, Devon, Cornwall, or Shropshire?
That's
Kent,
great.
Devon, Cornwall, or Shropshire? That's one a grape. So,
We don't
in
like
which
grapes.
English county is Plymouth? Is it
I don't
Kent,
like grapes.
Devon, Cornwall, or Shropshire? I just don't like them. People call them nature's sweets. People are lying. Okay, and the answer is
23.
Devon. I know. As 78% of you said, bang on. Well done, everyone. And some very tight top five. It's good to see.
Oh.
New person in the top five.
Oh my gosh. Ah.
For a lager, that is
Ooh,
excellent.
ah,
Okay. Which three colours make up the Dutch flag? Is it purple, blue, orange, white, or red? So if you haven't worked it out, you've got to choose three here. So which three colours make up the Dutch flag? Is it purple, blue, orange, white, or red?
Paul's having IT issues.
I know. Paul, the IT man, is having IT issues. So we won't get any jokes tonight. Is it purple, blue, orange, white, or red?
Tricked you.
It is blue, white, and red, not orange. Even though the football team play in orange, they don't have nothing to do with orange. One person put purple. That's their choice. I mean, if they think that purple's on the Dutch flag, that's cool. You know, different flags for different people. Anyway, next question. In which ocean is Bermuda in? Is it the North Sea? Is it the Indian Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, or is it the Pacific Ocean? Because of carrots. Elliot's told you to turn it on and off again, Paul. Simple. Yeah. I believe that's called banter. Well done, Elliot. Smashed it.
Absolute lad.
Paul can put jokes on Facebook and I can read them to you. I mean, that's fine with me, Paul. So in which ocean is Bermuda in? It's the Atlantic Ocean. And half of you got that right. Half of you are bang on. No one put the joke answer. Shame on you all.
What was the joke answer?
Which do you think's the joke answer, Charlotte? The North Sea, yes. Why is it only Tudor houses that are mocked? We'll find out in a minute. Okay, which Scottish city boasts an underground system? Glasgow, Aberdeen, Edinburgh, or Dundee? I used to be a pantomime horse, but I quit while I was ahead. Very good, Paul. You see, I'm giving you them, and you're not seeing them, so it's even better. Jack's pointed out his score is a funny number. I'm not going to make anything of that. We'll just let him have that fun to himself. So, which Scottish city boasts an underground system?
No,
Glasgow, Aberdeen, Edinburgh, or Dundee? It's Glasgow. Wow, you knew that. I'd have chosen Edinburgh. But yeah, wow. I have been. There was no underground system. Oh dear.
Do you need your phone for the joke?
Glasgow, as 70% of you got bang on, has an underground system. Yeah, apparently it's quite an advanced one. This one tree in my yard has so many animal friends and visitors. Must be popular. Which vitamin are mushrooms high in? Is it vitamin E, vitamin B, vitamin C, or vitamin D? Go on, just stab something at the screen because that's what that answer's all about, isn't it? So, which vitamin are mushrooms high in? E,
Unless you know.
B, C, or D? As Chris Tarrant says, they're only easy if you know them. Did you know that by law you have to have your headlights on when it's raining in Sweden? How the hell am I supposed to know it's raining in Sweden? Oh. Right, vitamin B, as 29% of you got, was correct. So, quick recap of the scoreboard. Paul is in 5th.
Oh, I could have done that.
Sophie is in 4th. Hannah is in 3rd. Jack, with his hilarious score, is in 2nd. And Georgina is in 1st. My mate died of heartburn last night. Still can't believe Gavy's gone. Oh. What does APA stand for when it comes to beer? Is it Amber Pale Ale? Is it Average Pissy Ale? Or is it American Pale Ale?
Oh my
So
gosh.
is it Amber Pale Ale, Average Pissy Ale, or American Pale Ale? Is it Average Pissy Ale? That's what I drink, isn't it? Average
Let her
Pissy
in a
Ale.
bit more.
No, that's what you call mine.
That's what Adam drinks.
It is, yes. It's American Pale Ale, as
Please buy
70% of you said.
Oh, I am thankful nobody put the average middle ale.
Well, I thought someone might.
I would have.
I'm so relieved. All my test results came back negative. Oh, I didn't see it, Sarah.
What was my IQ anyway?
That was my IQ anyway. Yes.
Do you want your phone?
Yes, please. What's the main ingredient for the German Blutwurst? Sausage
Okay.
meat, lard, blood, or sage? Now, I put this question in for Ryan, but Ryan's in a grumpy mood with me because I let his brother have a slice of pizza, so he isn't taking part.
A pizza fight!
Pizza pie. What's the main ingredient for the German Blutwurst? It's down there, where it usually is, down by the side of the sofa.
I was going to ping you.
So, what is the main ingredient for the German Blutwurst? Sausage meat, lard, blood, or sage? And the answer is blood, as 58% of you said. Yeah, I'd love some Blutwurst. Bloody thieves stole our newly planted tree. Bring back the birch, I say.
Just phone, give to Dad.
Awful. Okay. Newcastle Brown Ale is owned by which huge European brewery? Is it Heineken, Carling, Carlsberg, or John Smith? So which of those actually makes Newcastle Brown Ale, or indeed owns the brand? I'm not sure if they actually brew it on site.
20.
Who owns the brand Newcastle Brown Ale? Is it Heineken, Carling, Carlsberg, or John Smith's? I can't see. That's
How
what
many
Great Balls, I can't say
countdown
that.
contests? You missed it. You missed that joke.
So it is Heineken, as 37% of you said.
Right. How many countdown contests does it
You
take?
can't say that word.
Chance a.
Change. The well-known
Change.
English word, change. Okay,
A.
next word. Yes, exactly. That's why I didn't say that one. Okay,
Oh,
I'll take that. Which luxury food shop has been in Piccadilly, London since 1707? Is it Bailey and Sage, Partridges, Ludery, or Fortnum
There is
and
no way.
Mason? So they're all luxury food shops. They're all
Stop.
found in London. They're all very old. But which one is found in Piccadilly since 1707? Great news, anyone. Apparently that man who was oh, okay, got off my phone.
Shall I?
Great news, everyone. Apparently that man who was shot 200 times with an upholstery gun
And the
is now
answer
fully
is,
recovered.
4.
I don't know why I'm even bothered
Fortnum
saying these.
and
They're so
Mason.
bad.
Fortnum and Mason.
It's Fortnum and Mason, as 70% of you said. I applied the other day for a job with King Arthur. Unfortunately, it's nights only. Very good. Okay. Just give me a break now, Paul, just for a few minutes. How many fingers do Simpsons characters have? There's your gimme of the round. Is it 6? And this includes thumbs. Is it 6, 4, 5, or 3? Quick recap of the top 5. Spilsby Herman's are 5th. Paul is 4th. Hannah is 3rd. Jack is 2nd. Gabby is 1st. God has 5. Does he, Vic? Wow, I didn't know that. Chris Churchill says Jack's score is surprisingly high.
Yeah, he's the only character with no
And it's 4.
I've
75%
just
of
got
his...
a job at a bowling alley. 10 pin, not it's payment.
I
Permanent.
tell you what,
Permanent.
the thing I like about Charlotte telling a joke, it's the delivery that does it, isn't it? Anyway, Ace the Sports Round, says Jack. What's the name of the tower block where Del Boy and Rodney Trotter live in Only Fools and Horses? Is it Nelson Mandela House, Harlech Tower, Prospect of Whitby, or Knoll House? Okay, all actual places used in Only Fools and
Stop.
Horses, but which one was a famous tower block where they used to live? This is the TV and film round, if you hadn't realised.
Wow.
And it is the Nelson Mandela House. 79% of you said, well done. Yeah, so Nelson Mandela House was the fictional name for Harlech Tower. So apologies for that. Bit cheeky. Go on then,
We
say this one
were
well.
so poor growing up that we had to have my brother made in China.
Who is the longest serving presenter of Blue Peter? Is it Peter Purves, Anthea Turner, David Leslie, or John Noakes? So who's the longest? Put that down. That's your mum's. The longest serving presenter of Blue Peter. Is it Peter Purves, Anthea Turner, David Leslie, or John Noakes?
I'm looking to buy an old lighthouse. Nothing flashy.
Oh, these are just awful, Paul. It's John Noakes. Well done, 58% of you for knowing. John Noakes, the longest serving Blue Peter presenter. What I should have put on there is how long it was. Didn't. Sorry. Anyway, next question coming up. 2 more in the TV and film round. And then we're halfway there. You're all thinking, thank God.
My boss says he'll fire
How many episodes of Game of Thrones are there? 70, 63, 73, or 80? My boss says he'll fire employees with poor posture. I got a hunch he means me. God, Charlotte, you got to be quicker at this delivery.
Sorry.
How many episodes of Game of Thrones are there? Is it 70, 63, 73, or 80?
My poor knowledge of Greek
Mythology.
has always been my
It's 73
Achilles
as 41% of you said.
elbow. Achilles elbow. And I cannot read.
Not words like that. Okay, so there's 73 episodes
They're so
of Game of Thrones.
long.
So 7 series, and I think one was 11 episodes, one was 12, but it doesn't matter. What does Bridget Jones name her baby in the film series third installment? So there you go, Mum. A Bridget Jones question. Is it William, Joseph, David, or Oliver?
Just for Christine.
Yeah, just for Christine. You see, I mixed them up. And the music round will surprise you a lot because I've got some quite up-to-date questions in it. What?
You're right.
Yeah,
Bring it
fine.
up.
I've decided to release a Christmas record called Do It Now It's Christmas. It's
No, lose me viewership.
version.
Okay, for people who can enjoy jokes more, I've decided to release a Christmas record called Do They Know It's Christmas? It's a cover version. That's enough from you. Thank you, Charlotte. It's William. That's Bridget Jones's baby in the film series third installment. Oh, she's off to cry. What do you call a group of jellyfish? Is it a battery, a bloom, a wreck, or a lap?
We're into science and nature.
What do you call a group of jellyfish? Yes, we're onto science. Charlotte will be announcing the top 5 now, but she's ran off because I didn't want to tell any more jokes. What do you call a group of jellyfish? Is it a battery, a bloom, a wreck, or a lap? No one seems to kidnap 90s pop acts anymore. I've taken steps to rectify this. Good one, actually.
And the answer is
Oh, no, she's all right. She's back.
top 5, please, Charlotte.
It's a bloom, as 58% of you said.
Oh,
Okay, go. Top 5, go.
Top
Right.
5.
In
Fifth.
fifth, the Brutons. In third, fourth is
Jack.
Jack. In third is Hannah. In second is Paul. And first is Georgina. If you do it, let me do it there.
What is the... We can't do it down. You've got to do it up, else it ruins
What's a
it.
baby dolphin?
What's a
called?
baby dolphin called? Fowl, fawn, cub, pup, or calf?
A baby what?
I am not
Dolphin.
cruel.
Dolphin.
Right,
Can't
go
be.
for that one.
I
Read
have
it
an
first.
Fawn's a
amazing
baby.
superpower. I
I can.
can melt ice cubes by
Stare.
staring at them. It takes me quite a long time through.
No. Almost
And-
right. What about this one?
And
And
the answer is cough.
Okay.
Can we have your inside voice?
I haven't seen my advent calendars.
Give up. How many types of flamingo are there? Is it 4, 8, 6, or 10? So I'm pretty sure it's species of flamingo. Is it 4, 8, 6, or 10? No more.
You could do
Our
those.
local food bank was
Yeah.
broken into last night. They stole all the coffee and Red Bull. How do these people sleep at night? Very good. Best one so far. So how many types of flamingo are there?
Maybe
Is it 4, 8, 6, or 10? It's 6, as 41% of you said. The 6 are greater flamingo, lesser flamingo, Chilean flamingo, Andean flamingo, James's flamingo, and American flamingo. Who would know that? Literally no one. Apart from a flamingo expert. Oh, thank you. What animal has a distinctive scent mark that smells like popcorn? Is it the ring-tailed lemur, the badger, the binturong, or the otter?
Dad, do you want more crisps?
No, I'm all right. I like this stuff. This is a chili mixed with cheese.
Also stuffed.
Cool. Really good.
Dad, do you want any more things?
It's the binturong. I don't even know what that is. That's 20% of you said. 21 rounded up. No, thank you, Charlotte.
Leave them over there for later.
Okay, last question of the science and nature round coming up. Jack has a massive issue. He needs a wee, but he's doing really well. What is NaCl more commonly known as? Is it salt, water, carbon dioxide, or hydrochloric acid? I've just swallowed
I know
some
this.
Christmas decorations. Now I've got tinselitis. We are going down to the Christmas cracker jokes now, Paul. No need.
Top 10. 5. Sorry.
I
Hang
said,
on,
what is
hang on a
NHCR
second.
more commonly known
It's
as?
that one there.
It is
So,
salt as wow.
Hydrochloric.
69% of you said. Right, go.
There's a
in
lot more.
5th is Kaz. In 3rd
Paul.
is. In 4th is Hannah. In 3rd is Paul. In 2nd is Jack. In 1st is Georgina.
She is
Don't
smashing
do
it again.
that. Okay. No, I'm all right.
No, you've got
I've
to
loads
talk
of
on.
them. What's the name of the Killers' debut album from 2004? So these are all Killers albums, apart from one, which is actually a single. I just put in there as a red herring. But what's the name of the Killers' debut album from 2004? Is it Day and Age, Human, Sam's Town, or Hot Fuzz?
Woman.
Hummus.
Clarence ruins the taste of your wine, so I'll just eat this last one.
And the answer is Hot Fuzz, as 45% of you said. Of course.
Oh, whoops.
So yeah, Hot Fuzz was a debut album from 2004 when I was
Could
still at
you open
university.
this?
Can I open the squash? Of course, yes.
Thank you.
Right, next question coming up. I love this. In which year of the 90s did Kurt Cobain die? Was it 1996, 1994, 1992, or 1990? So which year did Kurt Cobain die? Okay, quite a morbid question. Apologies, but you know, there we go. So in which year did Kurt Cobain die? Was it 96, 94, 92, or 1990?
No, isn't that the guy from Simpsons?
No, I don't. It's 1994, as 37% of you said. He was in a band called Nirvana.
Who's the guy from Simpsons?
No idea.
It's a bit like his name.
Okay, next question coming up. Where's she going?
Oh, no.
Which group topped the UK chart in 72 with Metal Guru? Is it Slade, T-Rex, Sweet, or Roxy Music? It's all glam rock bands, but who topped the chart in 72 with Metal Guru? My mother asked, was the chili hot? Just mildly hot. Very nice. I keep getting nuisance calls on my mobile phone. The most frequent one is, you said you were leaving the pub 3 hours ago. Now that is a good joke. Okay, good question. Good joke. So the answer is T-Rex, as a whopping 83% of you, of course, got correct. It's very tight between second and third. Fourth is catching up quick. Fifth, a little way behind. And
I think
first,
5th and 6th just keep changing, don't they?
yeah. First has got quite the lead. Who sings Rain on Me with Lady Gaga? You see?
Oh, it's because it's McBain.
How about these up-to-date questions? It's Selena Gomez, Miley Cyrus, it's Ariana Grande, or it's Nicki Minaj. Which of them is it? I have no idea. And I wrote the damn question. I still don't know.
Jokes.
I know. It's hard. Okay, who sings Rain on Me with Lady Gaga? Not a clue. Never heard of it. It's Ariana Grande, apparently. 75% of them knew that. I had not a clue.
I've heard of her.
Yeah, I've heard of her.
That's only because of Jack, but I've heard of her.
Okay, very good. Okay, so what is David Bowie's real name? Is it David Jones? Is it Ziggy Stardust? Is it William Rose, or is it Dave Evans? So they're all real names of famous rock artists, but which one of them is for David Bowie? An armed man came running into the estate agents and shouted, "Don't move." Ooh, that is just terrible. Okay, what is David Bowie's real name? Let's concentrate on the questions. It's David Jones. Seems the obvious answer, and it is 83% of you got. Now, I can't say who's fifth because I think it would get me thrown off YouTube. But in fourth is Hannah. In third is Jack. Second is Paul. And first is Georgina.
Slightly controversial name.
Who voices Dory in Finding Nemo and Finding Dory? It is the Disney round. Is it William Dafoe, Alexander Gould, Albert Brooks, or Ellen DeGeneres? These are all people who were actually in the two films and voiced fish, if you like, in those films. But who voices Dory?
We'll just call him 5G.
Greg's have just announced plans to start a home delivery service using drones. All sounds a bit pie in the sky to me. That's a good one, actually. It's Ellen DeGeneres, as 95% of you got right. What do you say, Sarah?
We'll just say it's 5G.
Yeah, we'll just say it's 5G. Right.
It's changing.
Yeah, it is. It's a changeable leaderboard. Train spotters, how sad are they? I counted 35 the other day. What is the name of the villain in Disney's Hercules? Is it Hades, Megara, Phil, or is it Hermes? Yeah, Hermes. So who is the villain? Can you get me a beer, Charlotte? Phil.
It's the
One of my
other-
cans. Phil. And can you put one of my cans in or bottles in the fridge? They're just there. Okay, so who was the villain in Disney's Hercules? Yes, Jack, I know, but that was the
Phil.
It was the gimme, all right. It's Hades, as 82% of you said. I suppose you could say Megara was the villain because she actually worked for Hades for quite a while, but then she went good, so she wasn't really. And Hermes was the guy who delivered things. That's all I really know about him. So yeah, the name of the villain in Disney's Hercules is Hades.
Brings the parcels.
Yeah.
In lockdown.
Yeah. When did Disneyland first open in California? Is it 55, 65, 75, or 85? So this is the original Disneyland. When did it first open in California? Is it 55, 65, 75, or 85?
Are they high scores this week?
Slightly high score. I think it's a little bit easier than last week, but I don't think it's too bad. So the Disneyland first opened in 45% of you said, in 1955. So blooming years ago, basically. I thought it'd be newer than that, but yeah, the original Disneyland, 55. John Lennon's ex-wife is doing Panto this year. Oh no, she isn't.
Oh, yes, she is.
What's the name of the car? The car? No, I definitely mean the cat in Pinocchio. Just read the question yourself.
What is the name of the cat?
No, it's the car. What's the
cat.
name of the
There
car?
isn't any cars, is there?
No.
Is it Candlewick, Stromboli, Figaro, or Jiminy Cricket? It's neither of them. The
Stromboli.
car. What's the name of the car in Pinocchio?
Stromboli.
It's Figaro.
Stromboli.
Here we go. Look, no one comments for ages, and suddenly everyone's giggling. Jack's saying it lost in the fastest finger first round. Vic's saying she clicked the name for the cat because the question said car. You know what? I make mistakes. Which song from the 2017 animated film Coco won Academy Award for Best Original Song that year? Is it Much Needed Advice, Remember Me, La La Reina, or In Poco Loco?
Yeah.
All songs from Coco, but which song from
It's the jaw
2017
muscle again.
won the? It is the jaw muscle all over again. It's fine, Vic. I get it.
No.
To whoever stole my antidepressants, I hope you're happy. Okay, a very good one, Paul. Bit controversial, that joke. Okay, Remember Me is as 52% of you got. Bang on.
Hi, Dad.
Hello.
Apparently, it's every week. Oh, beer time.
Jack,
Don't
only for
shake it.
lockdown. Well, yeah. You know, I assume you'll have better things to do. Ooh. What name is given to a famous stone gargoyle found on the wall inside Lincoln Cathedral?
It's the links
Is it
around.
Pixie, Nymph, Gargoyle, or Imp? That's your gimme of the round. If you watch the blog this week, you'll notice I choose my beers for the week based on the massive amount on my table. The one I'm having right now is not one of them. So this is just for you and people who don't watch the vlog. This is the Daybreak Coffee Porter I'm about to try. Do you want to serve that for me, Sarah?
In this one?
Yes,
Or do you want a
please. No,
different
that's fine. It's an Imp, as 7% of you
Ooh.
said. Those who didn't get it right, the three of you who didn't get it right, you need to go and
Maybe
see.
they're not from
the Imp.
Lincolnshire. They're not
Maybe-
from Lincolnshire.
Maybe they're not from Lincolnshire, yeah. Okay, so in fifth is the Spilsby Herdmans with a Z. In fourth is Jack Bartley. Third is Paul. Second is Hannah on her first quiz ever. And Georgina is first. Now in ruins, but still my favourite castle of all time. Which future king was born at Bolingbroke Castle in 1367? Is it Richard II, Henry IV, Henry V, or Edward III?
And then,
Feet down, Adam.
and then,
It was on your blog the other day.
It was on my blog the other day, yes.
a fraction.
Okay, favourite castle nerd, yes. Well, it's Henry IV. Yes, it is my favourite castle, Vic, because I like castles that are in ruins, because I like to close my eyes and think of what the castle would look like if I was there. Yes.
Vic likes the guided tour.
But
on
I also
holiday.
found out I was looking at the wrong door for the opening for the last 30 years.
She likes you to
He's
give
more
her
of
a
a
guided
train
tour.
nerd, though, aren't you?
Which market town with the River Raise, that's a good clue there, running through it, is home to a famous race course? Is it Middle Raise in Gainsborough, Market Raise in or Spalding? There's really only two answers there you need to be looking at, isn't
50-50.
there? 50-50. Sun Castle is my favourite castle. Jack, you're an absolute disgrace.
I like some.
Shock horror, not a real castle. Okay. So it is Market Raisin, not Middle Raisin. There you go. That's 82% of you got right. It's still tight at the top. It could go anywhere. And also, third to fifth is very tight. Bouncy Castle, says Chris Churchill, are his favourites. Well, each to their own. I enjoy a nice ruined load of stones, which I drag children round. Okay, this country is famous for this county, is famous for its sausages. But which other product originally from Lincolnshire is made from stale white bread, ground pork, sage, black pepper, and salt? Is it hazelnut, stuffed chine, or plum loaf? So all horrendous Lincolnshire foods, which I like all of, because I'm weird. I like cheese in my plum loaf, if I'm being honest. But and it is hazelnut, as 66% of you. I like hazelnut because it's just like a big ball of sausage in it, basically. Stuffed chine, that's just really fatty ham with grass in it, and I like that too. Plum loaf's just weird, but I like it. Okay, so yeah. Anyone, any other stuffed chine lovers here? Let me know.
Question.
Oh, hi. Kevin Keegan started his career with Scunthorpe United, but which England captain made 11 appearances for the club in the early 80s? So it's not Kevin Keegan, obviously. Is it Steve Bruce, Bobby Robson, Ian Botham, or Gary Lineker? I like questions on that because they give you context and then ask you the question. Almost like it sidetracks you with the context before it hits you with the question. It's Ian Botham, yeah. So the professional cricketer also played professional football. Who knew?
How is Gabby doing this?
Smashing
It's the
it.
wine.
It is the wine, yeah.
No, it's
I know it is.
Okay, so last round coming up. Pot luck. How many squares are there on a Rubik's Cube? Is it 72, 24, 36, or 54? Okay, so I'll do the top five quickly. Paul is in
No, wait a
fifth.
minute.
Okay, go on, quick.
Paul in fifth. Fourth is Spilsby
Keep the
Herdman.
noise down.
Third is Jack. And second is Hannah. And first is Georgina.
Okay, that's the last time you'll hear that. Hopefully noise before the end. All right, so how many squares are there in Rubik's Cube? It's 54. That's 70% if you said it, which means I must be right on that. I was worried I got that. What have you just done?
I don't know.
Just put juice down there.
There was fine.
She missed a mouse. I don't know how.
She like dribbled it out. It was gross. Charlotte's gone to clean herself up. Okay, so the car manufacturer Seat is from which European country? Is it Italy, Spain, France, or Portugal? Went to the pub the other day dressed as a tennis ball. Got served straight away. Good one, Paul. What happened there then? You just dribbled out your mouth. Why was that? That was weird, wasn't it? She's going to bed. Okay, so where is Seat from? Is it Italy, Spain, France, or Portugal? It is Spain, as 58% if you said. Accidentally swallowed a jar of invisible ink, heading up to the hospital to see if I can be seen. Now that is a really good one. Okay, so Seat is from Spain, as 58% of you said, and I still cannot call first or second. Which London hotel was the first in the world to offer a private bathroom for each guest? Okay, is it the Waldorf Hilton? Is it the Dorchester? Is it the Ritz? Or is it the Savoy? Okay, is it the Waldorf Hilton? Is it the Dorchester, the Ritz, or the Savoy? I don't know what. So Jack was just gone for a wee and only half did it so he could get back in time for the next question. Basically, is what he's saying there. It's the Ritz, as 41% of you said. I've never been to a KFC, but it's on my bucket list. Next question coming up. And we are nearly there. 2 questions left. Which traditional children's rhyme was actually about the plague? Is it Ring of Roses, Jack and Jill, Georgie Porgy, or Oranges and Lemons? Why is she... Charlotte keeps tucking her shirt into her pajama bottoms. It's very strange. Which traditional children's rhyme was actually about the plague? Is it the Ring of Roses, Jack and Jill, Georgie Porgy, or Oranges and Lemons? It is Ring of Roses, as 91% of you got right. So looking at the leaderboard, I think we can say first and second are pretty much sewn up, but third, fourth, and fifth could go anywhere. I'm writing a book about hurricanes and tornadoes. It's only a draft at the moment. Right, last question coming up in what seemed like a very long quiz tonight. Which is the tallest building in London? Is it the BT Tower? Is it the Gherkin? Is it the Shard, or is it the Millbank Tower? They're all obviously very tall, but which is the tallest in London? Is it the BT Tower, the Gherkin, the Shard, or is it Millbank Tower?
We missed the Gherkin.
The answer is the Shard, as nearly all of you got correct. 91% of you got correct. And here comes the top. Wow, we've got a joint for fourth and fifth. What do we do there?
Oh,
I guess that's on past his finger then. I don't know. Oh, God. Okay, so top 10 coming up. Thank you all for taking part, obviously. But here's the nitty gritty. In 10th is Tommy Tank with 164. In 9th is Kaz. In 8th is the Brutons.
I want to do the top 10.
Well, quick then.
in 7th.
In 7th is Otis. In 6th is Belushi. In 5th is Jack. In 4th is Spilsby Herdmans. In 3rd is Paul. In 2nd is Hannah. In 1st is Georgina.
Well done, Georgina, with an excellent score of 222. Hannah came in 2nd, only 13 points behind. Paul just behind that in 3rd. Spilsby, Hermans and Jack got equal points with 186, but because fastest finger first, the Spilsby Hermans by nearly 2 minutes, therefore they came 4th. Jack's just put Georgina uses Google. I can't verify that, I'm afraid. Herman family have thanked me. Well, I thank you for taking part. Justina 16th. Well done, Justina. Smashed it. Vix just said she's not last this week. That's good enough for me. Jack said 11th. Great. Well done, Jack. Jack Bartley, I'm not repeating that comment. There are children who watch this quiz. Herman family started very poorly, only got 3 of the first 11 questions right. Georgina's just admitted to using Alexa.
Oh, Charlotte's just farted.
Charlotte's just trumped. There's a lot going on for the last 2 minutes in this quiz. So, yeah. Thank you all for taking part as usual. Enjoy your weekend. It's the 20th of November. Soon be Christmas. However, Christmas arrives, it's soon be Christmas. Only a month to go. I'm enjoying this coffee porter at 6%. I'm feeling a little bit tipsy.
Christmas quiz.
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's not Christmas.
That's really sad.
So anyway, yeah,
It's
well done to
November.
Georgina
It's not
again
Christmas.
for winning. Hannah in 2nd and 3rd in Paul. And I will see you all next week on the 27th when I'm going to bring back Name the Wrestler. Yeah, that's
Name
right.
the wrestler and the video game.
No, only one name thing.
And
So
then
yes,
the video.
Name the Wrestler is back next week.
And then the next week name and then name the video.
We'll
game.
see.
Okay.
Yeah, so Name the Wrestler back next week. Helen says yes. She's probably the only one who's excited about that. So Name the Wrestler back next week. That's a reason, if any, to take part for the 100th time. And I will see you next
It's
week.
still not Christmas.
And it's still not Christmas, no. And I will see you next week at 8 o'clock for another Baumber's Lockdown quiz. Most of all, stay safe, everyone. We've already done the rock, Mum, so it's not going to be a rock. Stay safe, everyone. Take care. Look after each other. And, be cool. See you soon.
Oh, the